Alright, so like normally I keep up with my oil changes. I write them down in my phone or write them down and put it on this little piece of paper in the glove box. But um, I don't know when the last time I changed it was. Actually, I mean I got it dated on the oil filter. But anyways, on my odometer when I rolled it back and stuff, I've got 25,000 miles on it. So I like to do it at every 3,000 miles. So I feel like right now, whether it doesn't have 3,000 miles or not, I'm going to do it now. And then I'll do it again at 28 and so on, every three. It's easy to keep up with that way. So, as usual, when I'm doing something for myself, take the time to record it to help you guys out. And I know it's just an oil change. A lot of you know how to do it. But there's somebody out there that don't. So let's just make this video for those that don't know how. And even the ones that do know how, you might pick up on something. You never know, right? Okay, let's get to it. Alright, let's make a short video on how to change your oil. I know a lot of you know how to change your oil, but I make videos for everyone. Not everybody knows how to change your oil. So I hope you got you some ramps like this. They're very handy. You want to put them in front of your wheels, line them up. Let's crank this truck up and get them on these ramps. Good job. Let's pop that hood. Alright, so we're going to use Rotella diesel oil. Yes, you can. Get you some napkins and old cardboard from your Amazon boxes and something to put your oil in. They sell them at Walmart. Highly suggest. Highly recommend. Alright, so most trucks have a 3/4 inch plug, but some of them have a 17. It just depends on if you've ever changed it out before. So let's take that drain plug out, get ready for all this hot oil to come out. Meanwhile, while it drains very rapidly, I'm going to run to the shop and get this drain plug gasket. I'm going to take the old one off. I use them little rubber gaskets that have a metal washer. I'll take it off, put a new one on. Wipe it clean a little bit just in case of some dirt. Some people may say, where are your gloves at? Well, man, I've been changing oil for a very long time and I've not used gloves. I'm not going to start now. Tighten it up, but don't get it too tight. You don't want to strip it out. You just got to know when to stop. Sometimes this just comes with experience. If you stripped out a few, then you'll know. You don't want a 30-minute job to turn into a 3-day ordeal, do you? Alright, let's get that oil filter. Get it really loose, and then we're going to grab it by hand and twist it a little bit and let it drain into the catch pan. Alright, so you want to make sure you don't have a double gasket going on on the block. So when you pull that old oil filter off, make sure the gasket comes with it, and lubricate your new oil filter with some oil, fresh or used, doesn't matter. Just lubricate that rubber O-ring. Put that in the box. Now, a lot of times what I do is I write it down in my glove compartment or my phone when I changed it, and then I also date the oil filter just in case I lose something. I remember when the last oil change was. So I'm going to write down today's date just in case I lose some documentation. I know I did it then. Alright, I'm going to wipe it clean a little bit. Start threading it on by hand, and I'm going to tighten it by hand. As tight as you can get it by hand. That's all you need to do. So let's grab a rag so I can get a good grip, and I'm going to tighten it up. Put that Gorilla Grip on it. Alright, so if you have an oil catch can, which we can get into that another time, another video, or you can just Google it. They're great for catching oil from the PCV system and catching it, keeping your intake clean so that there's no carbon deposits on your pistons or on your valves. And this is all it caught in about, I think it was 3,000 miles. Could have been less, I'm not sure. But cleaned it out. I'm going to put it back on. Good job. Alright, let's put some oil in it. Yes, we're going to use the Rotella 5W40. It's synthetic. Yes, you can use it in the gasoline engine. No problem. So a full gallon is going in. It's 4 quarts. The truck takes about 4.5. And that's what I'm going to put in it. So here we go, yeah. To all the non-believers, of course you can. No big deal. It's got a great amount of additives. Really good for older engines. Oil has changed over the years. They've taken a lot of things out of oils that older engines needed. They don't expect you to keep a 31-year-old truck on the road, so we got to look for things that we need. Alright, here goes me pointing at about half a quart that I had left over, so I'm dumping that half in there, which is going to give me 4.5 quarts. Alright, almost done here. Let's remove our filter, put our cap on, and then we're going to crank it up. Now we've got our oil plug in there, our oil's in, our filter's on. Let's crank this thing up. Purrs like a kitten, and while it's circulating and everything, I think I'll back it up off these ramps. Yeah. Okay, let's check this oil. Wipe it clean first. Give it a good stab. Pull it out. Should be right on full. It's 4.5 quarts. Look at it. There you go. So now what I like to do, I have a document in my glove box which you can get off of our files in the Facebook group, but I like to date it, put a check mark on oil change, put the mileage, any special notes, and any of your leftover oil you can pour it back into your jugs and just take it to your local oil change facility and they'll recycle it. Hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe.